The RedRock TC3 HD Rocker Steps give you perhaps the best of both a rock slider and a side step in one slick package. These are the perfect addition to your 2024 and newer Tacoma Double Cab if you want some additional access to your truck's cabin with the protection and the good looks of rock sliders. Plus, they come in at a really reasonable price. Balance is important in many aspects in life, and you can include side steps in that. The TC3s strike that Goldilocks type of balance between side steps and rock rails. They have a 3.9-inch wide step for grip and accessing the cab, but they don't have the same form factor as traditional side steps. These aren't going to drop down quite as much as a traditional side step or even a Nerf bar, but you still get that nice stepping surface. And these also feature an open design, so it helps drain off water and debris so you have a good bit of traction no matter the conditions. That means too that you get great access to the cabin, and if you're not all that tall like I am, a little help getting into the truck is never a bad thing. But the key here is that these don't drop down too far, so they're going to keep your ground clearance intact. They tuck up close enough to the rocker panels that they'll provide you with some serious protection out on the trail. And while they're not true rock sliders, the tubular bars and the boxed main beams here will give you plenty of protection. So if you do manage to catch them on a rock or another obstacle, these should just slide right off without damaging the truck itself. And they look cool to boot with that wide step and the black finish here. They bring a more aggressive look to the side of the truck, so they really tick a lot of boxes. Living up to the HD part of their name, these things are pretty darn solid. Like I mentioned, they're made from a combination of steel plates and round mild steel tubing, and they're fabricated as one piece. So they come out of the box exactly as you see them here. A single welded piece makes for a strong setup, and the steel is finished off with a textured black powder coat to protect against rust and corrosion, so these should last you a good long while. Pricing comes in at about $300, and that makes these a really affordable option. It's a great thing to see when these steps offer so many benefits. And for something that can give you all the benefits of a side step, the protection of a rock rail, and look this good, well, I'd call that a pretty darn good deal for the money. Installation is also quite straightforward, and accordingly we're going to give these a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and you can expect the job to take you around 2 hours to complete. Now everything here is designed to bolt into place using the factory mounting points, so you don't need to modify anything on the truck itself, making this an easy job for you to complete at home. We're also going to walk you through the install process step by step, and for that we'll head on out to the shop right now.
For this install you will need a ratchet, 12 and 13 millimeter sockets. What's up guys, today we're going to be doing some side steps on our Tacoma, so let's get started. Alrighty guys, so we're starting out underneath the truck on the driver's side right behind our pinch weld, and you'll find the factory threaded inserts. Now you may have placeholder bolts in there, obviously ours are gone, but you'll need a 12 millimeter socket on a ratchet to get those out. So you want to remove those and discard them or save them. And once you have those out, we're going to grab our brackets. Now these are labeled for each position on the vehicle, so we're on the driver's side, so that this one will have a DC for the center bracket, then you'll have a DR for rear and a DF for front. So we'll get our 13 millimeter bolts with lock washers and flat washers. We'll get these loosely in place. We're just going to get them hand tight for now. You want to be able to make any adjustments once we get everything on. Now once you have your first bracket loosely in place, you can do the same thing for the other 2 brackets. Alright, so now that we have our bracketry in place, we're going to set our step on. Now these do have threaded inserts on them already, so we're going to line those up with our brackets. Once you have those in place, get everything lined up. Then we'll get our provided combo bolts. We'll get those through our brackets into our threaded inserts. Yeah, we'll just get these hand tight for now. Once you have these on your first bracket, you can do the same thing for your other 2. So now once you have everything loosely in place and you made any adjustments you want to make as far as how you want these to sit, we'll grab our 13 millimeter socket on our ratchet and tighten down all of our hardware. Once you've got your first one tight, you can repeat the same process for your other 2 brackets. Now once you've got this side on, you can repeat this same process for the other side. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our RedRock TC3 HD Rocker Steps and textured black finish for your 24 to current Tacoma Double Cab. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Tacoma, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.